Well, this encompasses 4 cities and 2 counties and 2 states. Getting everyone on the same page historically hasn't been easy, but now could help bring in even more money and projects to the metro.
Chris Miller spends 90 minutes every morning and another hour and a half at night riding multiple buses for a trip to work about 15 minutes by car.
That's very insane. A lot of your routes are hourly and a lot of your routes are 15 in every half hour.
He's used public transportation and light rail in other cities where he's lived.
Salt Lake City, Utah, Denver, Colorado, St. Paul, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
And says Kansas City is by far the worst. Metro planners have found we invest roughly half what other cities our size do on public transportation.
Friday.
In the Kansas City area, we've invested a lot in the region's highway system. Compared to our peer metros around the country, we haven't invested as much in public transportation, and that's actually become sort of an issue for our continued growth and development.
That public transportation is even more difficult going east-west and trying to get across state lines. With current MAX bus lines running north-south, Mark was just awarded $5.6 million to study a 24-mile route from Sugar Creek in Independence to Village West in Kansas City, Kansas. The reinvestment corridor includes Independence Avenue and Truman Road in Missouri and State Avenue and Quindaro in Kansas.
This is a really interesting corridor that connects a lot of important activity centers, the downtown, Village West, but there are also a lot of neighborhoods along the route that are kind of historically disadvantaged from a transportation perspective.
They'll study routes and the best technology to use. Mark's transportation director predicts it'll be electric buses. Congressman Emanuel Cleaver says light rail might still be possible with billions to be doled out if the region can recover from decades of a state divide.
And this, frankly, will help us catch up. I mean, this will give us a chance to look at where the best avenues exist for moving fast across the entire metropolitan area and all the way to the airport.
Now, the planning period is expected to take about 2.5 years. During that time, they'll also work on local matching funds they'd likely need for federal grant money.